All right, let's see if this will do. Yeah, there's this light right here, but you know, it is what it is. Nothing crazy. I just want to stay to center, have my direction, go to right center, you know, trying to drive the ball in the air because I want to hit home runs. Last game, I went 0 for 4. I struck out my first AB. Had a first pitch slider about this far off the plate that they called a strike. I looked at the umpire, and I'm like, really? And he's like, what's the matter? And I'm like, you know what? At bat's already over. Got a off speed up in the zone that I missed. I fouled it off, and then I got a fastball. And he blew me up on it, and I was like, it's gonna be a long day. Next day B, I swung and missed on an inside fastball. I was like, all right, I probably am like using too much of my chest. I'm using too much of my chest right here. I'm coming out of it. So my thought process has been to stay in the hip and on this plate, right? So this is the plate right here. And this is the front of the plate, the back of the plate. I'm thinking about hitting a ball where this, you know, I would say hypotenuse, but it's not really a hypotenuse because it's not a triangle. But I'm making this imaginary triangle, and I'm trying to hit the baseball off of that triangle. Not like off of it, but like from it. Like same, like if a baseball was right there, I'd be able to hit it. What is that? What's that? So I've been loading my back to try and, like, if I'm here, I honestly could be here and still drive the baseball, but there, you know, not really a lot of time I'm going to be here if I'm like loaded the back. I'm going to be really in this back, in this hip. That'd be kind of hard. If anything, I'd be late, but you know, I can adjust from being late than being out front. But I'll just, you know, show this. I'm loading the back. I'm trying to hit the ball right there, and trying to go right center. It's not like the greatest velo, at least at the moment, but direction's fine. I don't really care how hard the ball's hit. I know I can hit the baseball hard. Yep. Just around it, but I mean, still went to center. A terrible baseball. Yep. Yeah. Looks about right to me. Direction feels fine, so this is just to focus on turning across the chest. So when I do get a ball inside, I can actually get to it. Not bad, just up. Boom, boom, boom. No! If I can just tight across the chest, swing from under the chin. Better. 3.5. Standing hip. Use it. Yeah. I think the last time I swung was the same day I played, day before. I hit with you, day after, day I played. I missed my dog's passing. We had to put her down. I think her neck was broken, but she couldn't walk. But besides that, I mean, she looked healthy, but you know, it was for the best. I know she's fine, but you know, just that game, It's probably the first time this summer that I didn't want to play baseball. I did enjoy hanging out with the guys, but it's, that's just, that's just baseball. Sometimes you have games like that, and I still, obviously I didn't like perform, but I don't care about stats. I care about process. I don't want to be too attached to the outcome if I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. So, use the hip. That felt weird, came up out of it. Very weird. I really need to get a ball. I left my ball in Montgomery. I just need to. All right. That's better. My hip is tight. I am terribly. I don't even think I'm like exhausted. A part of me doesn't want to hit, but this is fun for me. It is it's definitely something I do look forward to. I was gonna go to the gym, and then I was like, I don't really want to go to the gym. I don't need to front squat 315 for 3 to be good at baseball. I mean, in a sense you do, but I'm not gonna lift while I'm on the field. No! All right. I'm not a sync. I'm not a little out of sync. Actually, let me do some of this. There's posture. Little in the hip. Feet kind of moving. I don't really want that. I used to not have a problem with it, but at this point, just day by day, I kind of want to be stable in my lower half. Just around it. I'm still hitting this ball to center field, but I can still feel my swing. I have had some thoughts that if I'm like hitting off the tee to swing hard, and especially like if it's an outside pitch, to swing hard and kind of like force the flare. Not like flare because I miss it, but like flare because I'm trying to flare. But it's not actually a flare. It's like when you think about hitting the ball on the ground and you hit a line drive. But it's still kind of the same thought process as like there's the ball that's right behind the plate on the outer half, and I'm trying to drive that ball that way. But I'm not even gonna think about the flare thing. Oh, how stupid. Direction feels perfect. I'm just not hitting the ball as hard as I want to. Then again, I haven't hit since Wednesday. And it's Sunday now, so. Let's go. Ah! 8. Yeah, no. My direction's fine. Look, all right, let's just progress. So it goes 60%. My upper half's fine. Just stay in the same slot. Stay across the chest. All right. I feel weird. It feels like I'm pushing the barrel. Like I'm coming up out of my hip. Could be the fact that I have sweatpants on and my socks are over my sweatpants, so I'm just drenched with water. 60%. Looks fine. I'll go to, just a little harder. Not to say I'm like a 70%, but it's harder than that. Harder than that. This is going to be 60.1. Bum. Oh. Man. I want to play baseball. I'm sick of this. I don't want to coach anymore. I don't want to play summer ball. I just want to go home. I want to go to Montgomery. Be with my friends. Golly, man. I mean, to be fair, like a year, maybe a year and a half ago, me doing this, I'd probably think to myself, like, oh, this is fine. But, like, at the end of the day, I know I'm going to be fine. I'm just tired, man. I'm just mentally, I'm just not in it, man. I can still play baseball. 70. All these are right center. My misses are right down the middle in there. Have a freaking launch angle of 0. All right. Yeah, well, this ball's on kind of the outer half, so it kind of makes sense. It's not like, it's just middle away. Like the most middle away pitch you can probably ever see. Came around it. Let's just use the hip, inner half, across the chest. It's like 3 things. Hip, loaded, inner half, stay to center. That much a bit of that ball. That was a good swing. I'm wrapping it up for the day. I'm going one more. They're like 80, which is my 100 right now. Dude, there's so much grip on this freaking glove. This will be all right. This will be just fine, I believe. No. Coming this way. Just stay to center. Stay to center, everything all right. Baseball's simple. And we have I was coaching today, and I just don't get the kind of, I don't get the idea that when kids have 2 ABs a game, they don't pick the bat off their shoulder. Pick up the bat and swing the bat. You're in summer ball. Just swing. I don't care if you strike out. I don't care if you swing and miss at 3 fastballs out in the middle. I do care if you don't get your swing off. Also, don't be late on curveball. But I'm trying to treat these guys like they, know baseball. But to an extent, I know more real baseball than they've ever known in their lives. So, yeah, more and more, I think to myself, man, can I really coach baseball? These kids, some of them just aren't baseball players. Like, they can hit, they're swingers, but they're not hitters. Does that make sense? It's like when somebody says, you're a thrower, not a pitcher. Like, I need you to throw strikes. I need you to swing at good pitches. I need you to do a job. I'm just sick of this stuff. I want to go home.